Clearly Mia thought this through, to some extent. But if it really was that dangerous, he might have to put on the suit again. He hadn't since New York. It was a bit dumb of him to think he could leave it behind. Oh, Matt heard the footsteps echoing through the hall, one step after another, building out the image in Matt's mind of who the footsteps belonged to. Whoever it was, he was tall, 6 to 7 feet, 260 pounds, somewhere along there. Muscular, powerful. Mia, we have a visitor. Mia widened her eyes, turning to the door just in time to see the face of Red White darkening her doorway. His voice was low, melodic as he introduced himself, taking in the two lawyers in his path. Matt measured his heart rate as he spoke. I happen to know that the pair of you think that you've come across something. I would very much like to know what. The last part of his sentence seethed with the kind of venom that Matt had only heard a couple of times in his life. The intention was clear. The sound of him firmly gripping the thinker statue that Mia had made that very clear. Matt acted as casually as possible as he walked around the room, as covert as possible, stopping only when he stopped by the office light switch. Nothing of note to a man such as yourself, Matt replied, his voice even. I happen to know for a fact that isn't true, White replied. Shock set in for Matt. Mia was careful enough to know that her office was bugged, which meant that White had gotten his tendrils into other aspects of her life too. She was right, this was dangerous. And I also know that someone as utterly fantabulous as myself can't let it see the light of day. He raised his statue at Mia, as Matt hit the lights. In one motion, he knocked White's hand away. The statue still swung down, hitting and fracturing Mia's arm as it came down, instead of the headshot trajectory it was finally slated for. She passed out from the shock, breathing, but barely. Matt struck at the man's side. It was hard, like concrete. This guy wasn't normal. Red pushed Matt against the window, cracking the glass at his back. In the darkness, Matt moved aside White's blows, and instead struck him, over and over, White shrinking in response. Matt batted White's face aside with his cane as he reeled away. Cursing, White felt for the light switch. Matt dropped to the floor in response, attempting to look like he too had been unconscious at White's hand. He glanced down at the two of them. Thankfully, while White might have been strong, he definitely wasn't smart. He assumed they were dead. Matt got that when the man flipped open a flip phone, saying just 4 words to the person on the other end. Tell Fisk it's done. He closed the phone, moving out of the room, as quickly as possible, to avoid the inevitable appearance of the cops. Matt listened closely after he left the room, finding the faint humming of the reporting bug and smashing it. Then he walked to Mia's side, shaking her desperately for minutes before she woke up. The relief in Matt's heart was immeasurable, but the suffering in her voice tamped it down. I didn't think he'd go this far. Keep your energy up. We can talk about this at the hospital. No hospital. Matt, I think I have to go, Mia said, pushing herself up. If I want to take these bastards down, they can't know I'm here. They can't know where to get me. They'll just keep coming. Mia, you can't just... Matt, I know what you are, Mia cut in. I know what you do. The timing of the devil of Hell's Kitchen showing up and you, it was too coincidental. And him not being active when you went abroad, that's what cinched it for me, she said, smiling at one of the 2 boys she had trained, someone she thought to as a little brother.